Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome once again back to my YouTube channel. And if you're coming across this beautiful face for the first time, this is Barrister Choma and you're watching Fix It with Barrister Choma. Before I go further, my best friend just had a baby for the first time. My best friend just had a baby boy. Oh, I'm so happy. So just drop your congratulations down the comment box because you are next, I'm next, we are next. I'm so happy it was a safe and sound delivery, a baby boy. Even though I begged her that I wanted a baby girl, but at the end of the day, she gave me a baby boy. What will I say? I'm so happy. Drop congratulations on the comment section.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine, underneath the sky.
So guys, welcome back to today's topic. And the internet is hot these days. If you're not ready, a lot of gist, everything is online, is left for you to just keep talking and talking and talking. Okay, so the last video I made, I talked about the assault Ilebaye's dad melted on her, the brutal beating and everything he melted on that girl. I also talked about Ilebaye's dad needs to address us, address the public, address Nigerians, tell us why he did that to our winner of All Stars BB Nigeria 2023. We want to know why he did that. Can we get your opinion? Can we get your anger? Why did you do that? And lastly, this man spoke up and he opened up the reason why he did that. So can we pay attention and listen?
Odinia Emmanuel Godson, the father to Ilebaye Odinia. I want to really thank my fellow Nigerians and Nigerians all over the world for what was on the net about my daughter and contribution to every one of you, both good and bad. I really want to appreciate you. But I want to put record straight that what led to that was not that I don't love my daughter. She was my best, one of my best child. And if you take record of her days gone by, you can note that yes, she attended the best school, and that shows to me that yes, I really love my daughter. But to a certain time, she wanted to join Big Brother. When she told me, I accepted it, and I began to work towards it. To a certain time, she failed the first one. She was evicted. Then the second one in 2023 or thereabout, she won. I contributed a lot using my relationship with Nigerians all over and outside to vote my daughter massively. My personal contribution there is well over 75%. I could still remember. But when she has successfully came out of that place and won successfully, what I was expecting from her wasn't coming. For instance, the place I came from, if you have a child, you can't wait until the child spoiled to a certain level before you can correct he or her. Ilebaye couldn't listen to me again. Each time I talk to Ilebaye, he wouldn't like to listen to me. I will book Ilebaye 5 to 6 times in a week. She will never give me audience. And I saw a lot of things going very wrong in her, especially when it comes to the issue of appreciating what they did for you when you were in Big Brother. I use my influence seriously to make people of Kogi State and all over to vote massively for my daughter. Even governors of some states and my colleagues donated money which was used in buying the IUC. If you can think back, it was only 1 week that my daughter was not on eviction. Each other week that she was on eviction, it is by the help of Nigerians that she succeeded. She doesn't want to listen to me again. Each time there is quarrel between she and the mother, to the extent that the mother will disown her. I will play the record, the cassette for you to listen to. The mother will disown her. I will intermediate into it and then make sure I settle the matter. Even if I settle today, tomorrow another thing will come up. Ilebaye, come, let us appreciate those that have assisted you in winning this Big Brother of the team. She would never listen to me. Our fans began to go backward. They are no longer supporting us the way we expected. I told my daughter, the nature of friends you are making doesn't go well with our culture. My daughter will not listen to me. My daughter will go and beautify her face. A child of 24, 25. Go for surgery to beautify her face and her bum. Each time I complain about this, problem will come. She will even insult me. But I still swallow the insult and continue to give her advice. To a certain level, this advice I was giving to my daughter, she looked at me as number one enemy. The way she spends money, I told her several times, let us have a place we can develop so that it can be a place we can help the poor, the less privileged ones. My daughter will never listen to me. It is my own property, my own hotel. My daughter will snap and put it on the net that it is a building, which is not. I will show you the building here, which is not. It is my building. By the grace of God, I was doing fine from the age of 40, and I never disappoint God in helping the less privileged ones. Lebaye is not the only child, female child I have. There are other two with her. They attended the same school, and they got good grades from the school. They listen to me, but Lebaye wouldn't listen to me. To a certain time, I couldn't bear it any longer. I forced her to sit with me, let me caution her, and let me explain this to her because it is disappointing me too much. And I suffer from BP. My blood pressure goes up. I became a victim of circumstances. That made me to tell my daughter, let us have audience with each other. Let us have audience. My daughter insulted me. When I was saying, am I the one you are insulting as if I'm not a father? She said, who am I? Am I a father? My daughter responded to me, am I a father? If I'm not a father, who am I then? I told her that. My daughter took AC hanger and heated me. The kind of blood that poured on the floor. I will equally show you on the internet for you to see what the wound my daughter gave me. If I'm going after her, instead of my daughter to run forward, my daughter will push me as if she's coming to beat me. That was why I was provoked and cautioned her not to push me to the wall. She took a lantern, an electric lantern, and broke it on my head. You can see the blood there too. You can see where my head broke up. Since my daughter began to do this face build up or what they call it or anything that touches her little, it became an elaborate thing. It became so big, as if she was taking a cutlass or a mortar to hit. These are the things that made me to be provoked and say this time I won't let it go like that. I'm praying and I'm pleading with you Nigerians and others outside the country that they should please put me in prayer. Let Lebaye change for good. Let Lebaye change for good. If I tell anyone that since my daughter left the brother, she has never shown me or explained to me how much she got from this brother house. Even if I'm suffering, even if I needed help, my daughter will never assist me. Even the most recent one that I was not happy was when I was supposed to go for medical attention. When I was invited for medical checkup in Dubai, I told my daughter, I'm lacking resources, please borrow me certain amount of money. If I come back, I will give you. The money I'm expecting hasn't come. My daughter told me she doesn't have money. A week to that week, come and see how my daughter was spreading money, bundles of money in a wedding reception or a wedding ceremony of one of her colleagues whom they call a cross. That is not the problem. I will be happy if my daughter has to support her colleague. But then, what about your father? It will help your father. Is anything wrong? More so that I said I'm borrowing. Secondly, the level, the way and manner my daughter was going with my son. I have two sons. One is 14 and one is 10. The one of 14, my daughter has adulterated him with drug. I cried, I wept when the principal expelled my son from that school. And I told the like, don't ever give anything they call drug to this boy again. She couldn't listen to me. She couldn't listen to me. She and her mother put us together and does what they will do to even frustrate me. When the mother has an issue with her the other time, and the mother said she's no longer her daughter and disown her. At that time, my daughter went far to tell me that if her mother is not responding or doing the needful to me and take me as a husband, she advised me to divorce her. And I took her mother to court, and the court granted me the divorce, and I divorced her. And my daughter, whom I divorced the mother, began to hate me. Why did I take the mother to court without telling her? I said, how would I tell you again when you have advised me to do the needful? Because it is not one, not two, not three, not four that your mother ran away from my house. And each time she goes away from my home, she spent not less than 8 months before my reverend fathers, my bishop, would plead, and I will bring her back home. And she will never take good care of these two boys. And these two boys, she started running away from home when they were 4 years and 6 years old. And each time she goes away, it affects the children. And as it affects them, so it affects me, and the family-wise, I began to have some challenge. So all these things are things Lebaye was doing that made me to have an issue with her. I plead with you, my fellow Nigerians, whatever happened between me and my daughter, I plead that you forgive us, because the police have settled us and had asked us to go home in peace, and we left there. But later, Lebaye again went back to the police to complain again, and the police came to ask me that I should report. But there's no problem, I'm going to report. In as much as it's peace I want, and it's peace that Nigerians want. But pray for me, let Lebaye knows where she started from. And pray for me, let the family grow as it should be. All your contributions, negative or positive, is well.
Well, that was a very long note explanation. You've heard what Lebaye's dad has to say regarding how he brutally assaulted Lebaye. Honorable Emmanuel Godson Odineya has spoken. He has given his own side of the story. I'm not going to say anything and conclude, because in all this he said, I believe that there are 3 things in every story: his own side, Lebaye's side, and he mentioned Lebaye's mom's side, and the truth. He might not be saying the truth. Lebaye's mom might not be saying the truth. Lebaye herself might not be saying the truth. That is the truth. Or between the 3 of them, one person will be saying the truth. So, but with what he said, I can just spot little stuff there. First of all, where he said that everything he did for her, he sent her to the best school to show that he loves her. Okay, she's your child, so she deserves the best. If you have the best, you're supposed to give your child the best. So it's her right, because she didn't beg for her to be born on this earth. So for you to give birth to her, you should give her the best of your capacity. People who go to government-owned schools, any kind of schools that you don't consider the best schools, let's say lower class schools or middle class schools, it's not because their parents can afford if the best school and then they subdue them to going to government school or lower class schools. No, it's because their parents can't afford it. I don't think there's any responsible father that can afford the best school for his child or his children and then think of sending them to a school that he feels like they're not capable enough to train his kids. Okay, so that one you said, I'm against that one. It is her right and it is your responsibility to send her to a school of your capacity. So if you are rich or as a politician, you're supposed to send her to a very good school. Then another one you said is that you made a massive contribution to her going to BB Niger. 75% came from you. So now you are sounding like you made a payment back for what you did for her. And in your story, So it's assumed that she's not giving you that payment you want back, be it money aspect or whatsoever aspect. She's not responding to it, and that is why you unleashed out on her the way you did, like where dog had to, a bulldog scratched, whatever. Then another one you said is she needed to acknowledge those that were standing for her when she was in Big Brother Niger. And I just want you to make an explanation of what you mean by acknowledging them, appreciating them. In what way, Daddy, are you talking about? Because that point to me is not clear. Is it financially? I don't know, the governors and your fellow politicians that assisted her and voted for her, I don't know the kind of money Ilebaye is going to use in compensating them, or that point to me is not clear. And if you agree with me, you say you agree with me on this one down the comment section. Then another one is you said she did BBL, she did facelifting or anything, all this their body reconstruction that they do now, any kind of surgery that they carry out now. Yes, you said she did it. That aspect is her choice and it's her money. You understand? Even though I'm anti body reconstruction surgeries, I'm against it, I don't like it, but whosoever chooses to do it is their choice and I can't dictate for them. So she's an adult and she has a right to do whatsoever she feels like to do without any kind of interference or that kind of brutal interference. Then another one is you said that the mother over time ran away from home consecutively. If I may ask, if that home was peaceful, that woman wouldn't be leaving her 3 years children out of the house. So Daddy, I'm beginning to think and I'm beginning to analyze that the way you treated Ilebaye as the lady that she is, you treated her in such a manner, brutally beat her up in such a manner, you might also do the same to your wife. That is why the house is uncomfortable and it makes her leave all the time. And that is why I said that we still also need Mommy Ilebaye to speak up, even if to tell us why she keeps running away from her matrimonial home, so that we can digest the whole thing proper. Then the last thing I have to say is, Daddy, whatsoever you said Ilebaye also hit you with the AC, I don't know, you said she hit you with one AC stuff and she used a lantern to break your head and there was blood all over. Okay, if she actually did that, she was wrong or she is wrong. But I just want to say it out straight to you that for you to lay your hands in such a manner on your 25 years old daughter, you went to an extreme. And at this point, I will advise that she stays away from you, because someone who is 18 years old is an adult. So not to talk of 19, 20, 21, there are ways to correct your child, not in that manner you did that. Okay? So you've gone to the extreme, you've gone to the level of, no, you're not supposed to do this. Daddy, you were wrong. You went too far. Okay? You went too far. Then you also said, okay, I said that this will be the last one, but okay, let's take this one to be there, because I'm just trying to articulate and remember all the stuff he said. Now, he also started saying that she started indulging in drug, whatever. I don't know if this has been politicians' new way of exonerating their attitudes and whatever. The same thing Ned Nwoko said about Regina Daniels. That is what Daddy Ilebaye came out to say, that Ilebaye involved herself with drugs and then she involved her little brothers into it also. I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's a lie, but whatsoever. And he also said that because of what she does to her face, whether the facelifting or maybe she does a lot of skincare on her face, that's because of that, any little thing touches her, the face will swell up to an extent that you feel like they use machetes to machete her face. But whatsoever that Ilebaye did, you were wrong going to that extreme of hitting her. You really went too far. And she's a girl child, so even if you want to punish her, not to that extent. You can talk to her, at a point. If you didn't get them when they were young, you can't get them at all. You just have to re-strategize your means of talking to them. Even though you want to inculcate knowledge into them, you strategize. It's not by that beating, because with that beating, that girl will be seeing you as the devil within, and she will always like to stay far away from you. So you were wrong for grievously assaulting her in such a manner. That is all I have to say. We also need Lebaye to speak up so that we can analyze everything. What do you have to say about this video concerning everything that the Lebaye said and the actions that happened so far? What do you have to say about it? Drop it down the comment box. Your opinion, your suggestion, and your thoughts. Drop it down the comment box. Did you enjoy this video? Why not give the video a thumbs up? You can consider subscribing to the channel if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification to get notified whenever I post new videos. Didn't you enjoy this video? And if you stayed up to this point, you are the real G. I love you and I can do anything for you. So guys, I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. I will see you in my next video. Once again, this is Barrister Choma and you're watching Fix It with Barrister Choma. I'll see you in my next video. For now, bye.